the most efficient way to build a car. Not one mechanic, not one man that had to do the whole job, but hundreds, maybe even thousands of different people just doing one little thing, tedious thing over and over and over. But in the end result, they drove that car off into the parking lot and then loaded them up and shipped them all over the country and sells those cars for thousands of dollars. Amen? See, God looks at you. See, I look at you and you look at yourself and I look at me and I look at myself and I see a product that's not yet finished. I said, man, I am like I was sitting over there, I was like, God, I'm so unworthy of you. You're so good to me, and man, I'm such a failure. Amen? But God calls those things that are not as though they are, because He looks at the finished product. He's not limited by time. We're limited by time. We're right here, and He stands out here and sees everything back there and everything up here. He knows everything in between. There is no time. God is not limited by time. We are limited by time. I can't tell you what happens tomorrow. I can't tell you what happens in 15, 20 minutes from now, other than at 1 o'clock the Browns game starts. I can't tell you if they won or not. Amen?
We're going to give it a try.
Jason asked me the other day, you think the Indians will make it to the playoffs? I said, yeah, but then they've been playing so bad, I'm starting to wonder if they will. I don't know. If I did, we'd make a lot of money because we just throw a couple bets down. I'm not a bet man, but if you know the winning results, it's not a bet, really. It's not a gamble. Amen. But what I'm trying to say is that God is not limited by that. And He wants to bless us. But see, unlike a curse, a blessing is not earned. You can't earn a blessing. You can't say, well, I'm a servant of God and I deserve this. Or you can't say, I've been so good, Jesus. Santa Claus, I've been so good, bring me some gifts. We even teach our children that if you're a bad boy, you don't get gifts for Christmas. Amen? Then we give it to them anyway.
Yeah.
But see, too often that mentality has crept into our lives, thinking because I'm not as good as I should be, I don't deserve the goodness of God. But God says, none of you deserve it, but I love you. Amen. Just because you've not been perfect doesn't mean that God doesn't want to bless you.
Right.
I tell a story in my book. We lived on Thurman Alley up in 2400, 2400 one. I think 2400 one. It's a brick building. It's empty lot now. Raymond used to come there all the time. He'd come into town. He'd come stay with us. That's Polly and Popeye's dad. Raymond was like family to us. And I remember one day my aunt, my mom, they both had foul language. My aunt was worse than my mom, but they had real bad language. And they would cuss, and one day I said something. I said a bad word. I was real little. I remember I was probably 5 or 6. And something Marie said, and I didn't like it. I put my foot up on the couch and put my hand down like that, and I said, "Well, blank, Marie." My mom took me in and got me a bar of soap and let me try it out for taste.
Yeah.
She washed my mouth out with soap and told me, "Don't you ever say that again." I don't know, about an hour later, the more I thought about it, the more it got me. My mom was laying on the couch reading the newspaper, and I walked in the bathroom and grabbed the bar of soap. I come walking out. I said, "Mommy." She said, "Wow." I shoved it in her mouth.
No.
She jumped up,
Shame on
and
you.
I took off. Thank God for my Aunt Marie. I ran behind Marie, and Mom was ready to kill me. She'd let me slide for weeks, and then she'd wear me out, and she'd give me the best beating I'd ever had. And I thought for sure I was a goner.
Patience.
And
Yes.
Marie said, oh, no, you don't. She said, you did it to him, he's only doing it back. And they started laughing, and when I heard them laugh, I knew I was safe. Amen. But see, would she have killed me? She'd have busted my hind end, but she wouldn't have killed me.
Nope.
Why? Because she loved me.
Right.
Amen. There was plenty of times that she wanted to kill me, but she wouldn't because she loved me.
Right.
Maybe we lived there on West 7th, and I was from 7 till 10 when I moved there. And I remember whenever I'd do something, she'd come after me. I'd go running, I'd slide. I'd like a baseball player. I'd go running and sliding up under the bed, and I'd get up close to the wall. She couldn't reach me.
Yeah, but
I'd stay there until she calmed down. If I was there for 20 minutes, I'd be okay when she come out because she'd calm down. As long as I let her calm down, I was okay. Well, her and my aunt had a conspiracy. They decided that they were going to team up against me.
Yep.
The next time I get up onto that bed, Marie goes on one side of the bed, my mom on the other, and they start pulling the bed out. Oh no. Oh no. So as she pulls out, Marie gets behind the wall, by the wall, and she starts reaching, and Mom's on the other side, and I get right in the middle, hoping that their arms weren't that long, but I wasn't that lucky.
And you got it worse.
Pulled me out and wore me out.
Yep.
So I decided to start going into the bathroom and locking the door. And after a while, my mom had a friend named Clarence, and Clarence came and jerked the door open. He wore me out. My mom wore me out. So he decided to put the lock up higher where I couldn't reach it. Well, Mom had a galvanized mop bucket sitting always right by the sink. And so I would run in there, I'd try to flip it. And a couple of times I didn't flip it fast enough, and I got to whip it. So I learned to put that mop bucket upside down, so it would always be upside down, so I could slide it out and jump up and lock the door. So that's how I would escape this murderous mother of mine. But I got quite a few good whoopings, a good whooping, amen. But she never wanted to hurt me. She just wanted to teach me. And the same with my children, and I'm sure your children, even my grandchildren. My daughter was 14 years old the last time I ever had to whip her. Her and Vanessa was at the house. That's Bibi's granddaughter. And she just got mouthy with me. And I don't remember this, but she said that she come up to me and I hit her in the chest. And I don't remember hitting her like that. But I know she did go into the kitchen. And she ran and got in the drawer and was going to grab a knife. Well, by the time she opened that door, she looked back and I'm right on her. What are you going to get a knife on me? So she gets mad and she pulls everything out and throws it on the floor. I said, pick it up. Nope. I go and get my belt. Pick it up. Nope. I hit her. She picked up 2 or 3. Pick it up. Nope. Hit her. Kept on until she had them halfway picked up. She looked at me and she says, I'll call child abuse on you. I said, yeah, but baby, it'll be a while before they get here. Her eyes got all big. She started picking everything up. I said, now wash them. She washed them. I never had to whip her again. Amen. Now my son, unfortunately, I had to whip him like 2 or 3 times a day most of his life.
Yeah. Hard head.
But what I'm trying to say is, we don't spank our children because we hate them. We spank them because we love them. We want to discipline them. We want to teach them. And the Bible speaks about how He chastises us because He loves us. But the same thing, the reason He chastises us is the reason He blesses us. He blesses us tremendously, even when we don't see the blessings. You know, I sent Dennis something on Facebook the other day. This guy's, and it just shows 4 little captions, 4 pictures. Guy pulls up to the red light, he's in a car, and there's a really nice car next to him. And the guy said, boy, I wish I had a nice car like that. And then he shows him in the next scene, he's by a bicycle. And the guy in the bicycle